Powering on. Mic off.
I did one time. This was a drunken thing. I remember I was with a friend and they vomited in a bag, and then for whatever reason I was like, I'm gonna save this and put it in the freezer.
Chris.
So you can have your 21st vomit in the freezer.
I never knew you were so sentimental.
Yeah. So I like put a bag of vomit
in his freezer or your freezer?
in their freezer.
Did he bring it out on his 22nd birthday and eat it like wedding cake?
I don't remember. I don't even think I like followed up. Probably woke up. And
Do you think maybe one day he just looked in his freezer and said, what the fuck is this?
What
Thinks
is
it's old
this?
soup.
Yuck. Oh my God, Chris.
What is wrong with you?
I mean,
He's gonna want to remember this day.
I was like, it was like, cause it was like a weird, it was like a I don't know, like an award or something. Like, oh, you did it.
You got so drunk that you vomited.
Oh my God.
It's really unhealthy and bad for you. Congrats.
Oh, hey there. If you enjoyed this lovely animation, please give us a like or a comment.
We're pulling up on a dude. Get ready.
he's right here.
It's another.
Exciting!
I mean, you got all kinds of weapons like shotties, snipers, LMGs, but all of them break down into light ammo weapons, heavy ammo weapons, and energy weapons, and you'll quickly learn which is which from your teammates complaining in your general direction.
Did anybody have any light bullets? I need some.
I did.
The ones I had the most fun with off the top of my head, definitely the Peacekeeper, even though I kind of feel like a scumbag.
Oh, he's rezzing. He's rezzing the Pathfinder.
Got a double.
Yeah.
Wait. Got him.
Double.
Oh,
double
triple. There it is, baby. There it is.
It's actually easy.
Oof. Spitfire LMG, also top tier. Even the Wraith main, TTV, Twitch Prime, professional Apex player Twitter bio types hate it because you're super slow when you use it. But I have an unhealthy obsession with box magazines.
No, Badger, they're like
I'm just mowing him down. Don't even worry about it, Chief. Don't even worry about it. Yes.
Oh boy, wingman.
Oh no, not a shotgun! Not a shotgun! I can't just spray
Welcome
my
to the
ass off and kill
fucking
you!
wingman,
Execution
Arcstar,
time,
bro.
execution time, bada bop. Boom!
Crack. Oh my God, her ragdoll looked like a hurdy.
That shit hurted.
I'm popping in! Light her up, light her up, light her up, light her up, light her up! I'm just hip firing, dude. I'll kill her. Easy mode.
TTV,
Easy
by the
mode.
way.
Easy
Rest
mode.
in peace.
Yo, can I do that a bunch? Oh, that's awesome,
Yes.
dude. That's awesome.
Please.
I'm tripping
Please.
off acid.
I have a family. Let me go.
Hit that! Oh,
can't punch
hello!
on invisible. Yes,
How
I
are
punched
you?
her.
I got a Spitfire with your
punched
name
her.
on it.
You are the Apex champions.
Taking fat
dubs. Not at all saying that there aren't better choices than the Spitfire. For example, you could go 2 Spitfires.
Somewhere in this smoke.
Oh, I see him. Just hip firing all day, baby. There it is. Taking fat dubs. Yes.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap for y'all. Once I got 2 Spitfires on my Bloodhound, that's a wrap for y'all. You have no idea how good it feels just to dump a full box mag into a Wraith from the hip. Like, not even bothering for the respect of aiming down sight. Just dumping rounds.
Wraith is hiding behind a rock. The bullet stopped. I think he's out of ammo. Badger pulled out his second Spitfire.
Hey, yo, man, you got some spare ammo for that Spitfire? No.
No.
But my true favorite has to be the Devotion, because most players hate energy weapons, leaving all the ammo for me to collect, and the accelerating rate of fire on this thing, especially with an attachment called a turbocharger, is pristine.
I found the Bloodhound. Oh, I melted him.
Nice.
Oh, I melted him.
And you can put the turbocharger on it to where it spools like way faster. So it's like, it's insane. It flies, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna execute your ass, girl. Yup, count it, and
Cast death.
actually, good. Yeah, shred right through that.
Yeah,
boy.
you can just run his shit. At no point was you ever in any real danger.
Oh, I gotta do it, Grouse. No. Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh god. It's a Caustic. Oh, he's stunned. Beat his ass. The battle of the Caustic.
Yeah, got him.
Put him down.
People ignoring energy weapons.
I need my
Peasants.
fucking morphine. Alright, I'll get his tag.
Then hey, even if you can't find your favorite weapons, each character still has a passive, active, and ultimate ability to help you and your squad out. For example, Caustic can more or less just gas your shit up with gas traps, a giant-ass gas grenade, and special gas vision.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. 82, 20.
I got my gas. Oh, right in front of you.
Bangalore's knocked, yep.
Got one.
Barrage hit.
Got him.
Yeah, boy.
That's all 3, big man. I'm the kill leader. Let's go.
Grabbed him.
All right,
I grabbed him.
Nice. Whatever. As soon as
Wait,
I knocked another one. I knocked the Bangalore. That was over
Oh,
there
I
too.
knocked another. I just randomly fired in there.
Nice. Let's go. Give me the dub. Give me the dub.
I got it.
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
There we go.
Win a game as a defensive character.
Okay, Caustic's got your back. I can do that.
Actually caught the dub with Caustic. Holy
my
shit. And like, didn't even get carried either.
God,
like,
dude,
made
Caustic
plays as
and
Caustic.
Lifeline just being the opposites of each other. One is just all about life, the other's all about death.
I feel so bad for winning with a Caustic, bro.
But even if you can't find your favorite weapon, even if your gassy fart abilities aren't effective, even if you get knocked, and even if you die, fear not. Your buddy can always collect a respawn card off of your dead body and redeploy you at a respawn beacon, which I have to admit, such an amazing feature, because I always hated dying early in Fortnite and being forced to spectate my squad mates all game, and this solves that problem.
Evidently, I love how it's like, this is your one hope of survival, and it's just Grouse's robot tin can looking ass with a pigeon, no, a raven trying to land on his head.
The only thing stopping you from certain death is this tin can and a bird.
See, Heavenly, it's like we never died at all.
Yeah, Moto saved us, bro.
God, I can't believe I just got rescued by a tin can.
I feel like I'm being abused here. You guys don't appreciate me enough.
Man, the sequel to Chappie's
I want
pretty
you to,
fucking
I
weird,
want you
guys.
to just look in my eyes, Grouse, and then just crush my card right in front of the respawn beacon.
If you're solo queuing, ping your ass off. Ping an enemy, ping a location, ping a weapon. Just ping. It gets mad results.
I wish for one thing. Results.
This is probably the part where I tell you that there's a dangerous circle that closes
Robos here, playing Satisfactory. As you all know, I'm a professional foreman at the meat factory, a hardcore conveyor enthusiast. This is just an alpha weekend, so I'm gonna give you my first impressions. Yeah.
That's it. Get to work and be effective.
And be effective. You guys hired the wrong guy. I'm defective. Is this a drop pod? The galaxy is a pretty big place. There's plenty. No biggie. This. Another meatball. Our neighbor. Let's go. Let's get started. Poke at this with my toothpick. Hey. Gonna be my foreman. Burb boy. Ducky. Do you know anything about efficiency? I need all the tips I can get. They're so swag. I think they have a beak even. Are they big burbs? Look at those toes. So fascinating.
Any grandchild.
Mic on.
Welcome home.
What now?
Hello. Hola. Actually, you know what? Somebody else can have gridlock. I'm not a big fan.
Thanks, bro.
Oh god. Gave it to the 10-year-old. We're all doomed. Nobody speaks fucking Spanish. Speak fucking English.
I know it looks different than you remember. We've had some problems here at Boronga Savannah.
Oh, don't worry about that. I can bag a few poachers.
Crack and harvest an animal of your choosing.
Crack an animal?
I'll be judging the quality of your kill.
Stop giving me anxiety, Granddad. Where are you anyway? Are you of African spirit?
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm James A. Denise, and today we're looking at The First Purge, released in 2018 as a prequel to the first 3 Purge films. The Purge series, of course, centers around the annual holiday in a fictional timeline of the United States where crime is made legal for 12 hours, resulting in lots and lots of murder. The series became increasingly political as it went on, with franchise creator and writer-director of the original trilogy, James DeMonaco, exploring how such a lawless holiday would affect the disenfranchised of America. The first Purge, by which I mean this movie, not the original Purge film, damn that's confusing, is no exception. It shows how this whole experiment, right from the get-go, was used by the privileged in power to take advantage of those less fortunate. I covered the original Purge
I went to tab out and I accidentally hit G.
Ozzy got my drone.
Oh, big oof, dude. Oh, no hard breachers. Shite.
trilogy last summer, and the experience still gives me nightmares. Kill counting those bastards took days of frame by framing and looking for bodies in the background. And when it was all said and done, Election Year, the third Purge film, unseated the Belko experiment as the new kill count record holder with 116 victims. It's held that title for the past 8 months, because in the 50+ movies I've covered since then, not a single one of them has had a higher kill count. Pretty damn impressive. But does that all change today? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's get to the kills. The movie begins with a scary Scary dude telling us what he does in his spare time. A pipe up! This insane motherfucker is named Skeletor, and he's being interviewed by a government stooge about the best way to release all the hatred and anger he has inside.
Just a fucking purge! All the shit that eats me.
We know from the other films, this first iteration will be restricted to Staten Island as a sort of laboratory of purgeocracy. The government has set up trailers here to conduct more close-up bright white interviews, and these give us all the exposition we need to know. Participants in the experiment will get $5,000 just to stay on Staten Island with a tracking device in their arm, and could make additional money if they engage in further participation.
You mean kill someone? If you feel compelled.
All these poor people are lined up to partake in what they see as easy money. They don't need to kill anyone or commit any crimes. They can just stay home and make $5 grand. But some people think this experiment is messed up, which, you know, it is. So there are some lively protests outside the trailers led by activist Naya. Naya is played by Lex Scott Davis, who was Tony Braxton in that one Lifetime movie. And she lives in the nearby Park Hill Towers, a low-income housing project based on